Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. The journey to Bossing Say on Serpent's Pass. Yeah, last episode was a bit of a hard one because of Aang lashing out yet again, and also activating the Avatar state to potentially hurt people until Katara just activated like embracing mode and just like not today.
In the Captain Planet team, she would have Hart.
You know, I've always said that Mati, I felt sorry for Mati because of how useless his power was. I mean, it's like what? It's like I told Nick about this. Like, what can you do? I can shoot. It's like I can affect the earth. It's like, what can you do? I can shoot fire. What about you? I can affect the wind. What about you? Water. What about you? Heart.
The power of friendship.
Yeah.
I made the joke the other day from VG Cats. It's like earth, wind, fire, water, heart. Heart.
That's a deep cut.
Whoa!
I forgot about VG Cats. That really changed my life back in the day. When they did the one with the alien face hugger one, that one scarred me. Ooh.
There's a bunch of comedy from VG Cats that actually formed my opinion on comedy, which is nothing is sacred.
I can agree with that for the most
I don't
part.
agree with the people that say certain things just are never funny. I don't agree.
No, there's certain things that are very,
in the
very
right
funny.
context, anything is funny. I'm sorry if it offends you, but anything is funny in the right context.
Yes, I agree with that.
Comedy is a way to suppress tragedy and deal with tragedy.
I'm going to make one of those creepy long Furby things I showed you and like leave it in your room and we'll see.
Honestly,
Alan,
like
you'll scream, but then you'll laugh.
You'd scare the shit out of him more than me. Like,
yeah.
I'm not creeped out by a whole lot. Now, if you leave like a live fucking shark, especially if you like get some horror movie artist to make up the shark and make it look even worse than it already is in real life, I'd probably be real mad at you for
I
that
wouldn't
one.
do that.
Well, Alan Alda, I think, said it the best. Tragedy plus time equals comedy. We joke about, like, big things now. It's like, oh, you can joke about the bubonic plague. Oh, you can joke about the Mongol conquest. Oh, you can even make Hitler jokes every now and again. Well, and then, of course, you know, everybody jokes about Stalin and, the communism and all that for the memes. But I've even started to see, like 9/11 jokes that 10 years ago, no one would even think to make a 9/11 joke.
But dude, people make 9/11 jokes all the time. The thing is, like, they've been making them since a couple of years after it happened. And the thing for me is just, it's got to be really unique and really funny because I barely ever think they're funny. The funniest one I have seen was the fucking George Bush during the Area 51, let's storm Area 51 thing, and it's a picture of George Bush being like, let's see how old Area 51 handles a couple of planes.
Oh, no.
That's funny right there.
Oh, God.
But it's just, they're so overdone at this point that I don't find them funny anymore. So
enough edgy jokes, enough of all that. We got a Serpent's Pass to watch. This is Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 2, Chapter 12, Serpent's Pass. Ow.
They're obviously in a lighter mood since last
From
episode.
the Spirit Library. It looks like the only passage connecting the south to the north is this sliver of land called the Serpent's Pass.
Hello there, fellow refugees. We're trying to get there before my wife Ying has her baby.
Great. We can travel through the Serpent's Pass together.
The Serpent's Pass? Only the truly desperate take that deadly route.
Ferries take refugees across the lake. It's the fastest way to Ba Sing Se.
I'm tired of living like this, aren't we all?
Jet.
I hear the captain's eating like a king while us refugees have to feed off his scraps.
What sort of king is he eating like?
The fat, happy kind.
Well,
I'm in. One cabbage slug could destroy the entire ecosystem.
look who it is.
Security!
My cabbages!
Passport.
No one told us we had to have passports.
He's the Avatar.
Ah, I see 50 avatars a day, and by the way, not a very impressive costume.
Really?
My name is Tang Beifong and I'll need 4 tickets.
golden seal of the flying boar.
Ah.
Yeah, I am blind, and these 3 imbeciles are my valets.
But the animal
Is my seeing eye lemur.
Yay!
Thank you very much.
Toff's
Tickets and passports, please.
Is there a problem?
Probably sarcastic, think you're hilarious, and let me guess. You're traveling with the Avatar. You mean you don't remember? Maybe you remember this. Mwah.
Hey, I thought that might be her.
Sokka, it's good to see you. Are the other Kyoshi warriors around? Yeah. After you left Kyoshi, we wanted to find a way to help people. So why are you guys getting tickets for the ferry? Wouldn't you just fly across on Appa?
Yeah.
Appa is missing.
You have to help us. Someone took all of our belongings. Our passports, our tickets.
no passports, no tickets.
I'll lead you through the Serpent's Pass.
I knew something had to
We gave up
happen
our tickets,
because
and now we're going through
The name of the
Yeah.
episode,
I
yeah.
can't believe you're still complaining about it. I'm coming too.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Sokka, I thought you'd want me to come.
I do. It's just.
Sorry,
I thought
honey,
it'd
I'm
be more
dating
like,
the moon.
You know, like a serpent. I guess they misnamed it. You okay? You have to be more careful. Come on.
Thanks for saving my life, Toph. Hey, no problem, Sokka.
You shouldn't sleep there. Who knows how stable this ledge is? It could give way at any moment.
Sokka, I'm fine. Stop worrying.
You're perfectly capable of taking care of yourself. Wait! Oh, never mind. I thought I saw a spider. But you're fine.
Trying to protect the lady that could kick your ass.
She literally could.
He reminds me of a Gorilla's character.
Who does?
I think Smellerby.
2D? Or not 2D, but
Well, kind of like, yeah, like a male version of like Noodle or something.
yeah, I guess. Hey.
I was so angry about losing Appa, I couldn't control myself.
I know sometimes it hurts more to hope, and it hurts more to care. But you have to promise me that you won't stop caring.
I know you're just trying to help, but I can take care of myself.
I know you can. It's so hard to lose someone you care about. Something happened at the North Pole and I couldn't protect someone.
I lost someone I cared about. He just went away. I only had a few days to get to know him, but he was smart and brave and funny.
Who is this guy? Is he taller than me?
Well,
not
he
actually that
is,
smart.
you stupid.
He's single-minded. You gotta remember. He's...
I can't.
I'm sorry.
Aw.
No, you shouldn't be.
Well, it's hard to move on from someone
So,
like that.
Smellerby. That's an unusual name for a young man.
Maybe it's because I'm not a man. I'm a girl.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Now I
Well, at least Auro was wrong too.
I know. You're right. As long as I'm confident with who I am, it doesn't matter what other people think.
Everyone single file.
Wow.
She's Moses now.
Maybe Moses was a waterbender.
Like-
Momo! Damn it.
Oh no.
Or Toph could do that.
Yeah.
So Rayquaza,
So the same water serpent from the previous episode too.
like the Kyoshi Island, the Unagi. It looked like it had segments.
That's
different
a different one.
I just figured out why they call it the Serpent's Pass.
Good observation.
Suki, you know about giant sea monsters. Make it go away.
Just because I live near the Unagi doesn't mean I'm an expert.
Oh, great and powerful sea serpent, please accept this humble and tasty offering.
Bing.
Thank you.
How distracted.
There you go. Smarter move.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna stay on my little island where I can see. Okay, I'm coming.
Yeah, exactly.
You're almost there.
Or not.
I can't swim.
Oh no.
Coming, Tom.
Go, 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 go. Oh, Suki.
me. Oh, well, you can go ahead and let me drown now.
She's the best character for sure.
Well, not drown it, but ooh, knockout.
Now it's nothing but smooth sailing to Ba Sing Se.
Oh no!
What's wrong?
The baby's coming.
What? Now? Can't you hold it in or something?
Sokka, calm down. Aang, get some rags. Sokka, water. Toph, I need you to make an earth tent. A big one. Suki, come with me.
As soon as I saw your scar, I knew exactly who you were. You're an outcast, like me. And us outcasts have to stick together. I've realized lately that being on your own isn't always the best path.
Push!
Come on, dude. It's a baby, dude.
It's a lot of hair on a newborn.
But really,
Pretty-
I was just running
pretty
away
awesome.
from my feelings.
And
Seeing
debatable.
this family together,
Huh?
Debatable.
so full of happiness and love.
It is for me every
It
time.
reminded me how I feel about
Every
Appa
time I've witnessed it.
and how I feel about you.
Kittens, yeah.
I was in the room for.
I'll find out
Rylan
as
when he
fast
was
as I
born.
can. I just really need to do this.
See you in the big city.
Say hi to that big fuzzball for me.
So he's off on his own for a little bit.
Sokka, it's been really great to see
I
you.
do remember him being by himself when he
Hold on.
rescued Appa
Why does it sound like you're saying
in
goodbye?
that little
I
segment that
came
I saw
along
of the
because I
show.
wanted to make sure you got through the Serpent's Pass safely. But now I need to get back to the other Kyoshi warriors. I'm really sorry about last night. We were talking and saying things. I just got carried away, and before I knew it,
My dude!
You talk too much.
Guarantee the moon's gonna come back up. It's gonna have a big old face on it. It's like, you cheated on me!
I saw that.
I saw that, you asshole!
She was on the other side of the earth at the time. She didn't see shit.
True.
It's like we can make out, but only during the day.
Pretty much.
Oh, yes. The drill.
Yeah. Seems about
sorry,
right.
Momo. Appa's gonna have to wait.
Oh, great. Oh, wow, I didn't know my cousin wrote this.
He's been holding out on you.
Yeah, he has. We gotta have a talk, cuz. Yeah, yeah. I've seen a few Hamiltons out there in like the showbiz world, but I don't know. I haven't seen any in like the big leagues. Anyway, yeah. So there we go. Holy hell. Sokka's seems like he's moving on from Yue, and he's reconnected with Suki, and also Aang seems to have come to the conclusion that he's his lashing out has hurt people yet again, and maybe, just maybe, he won't let himself get that low again. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. But now,
Also, is
boss
Zuko
battle.
about to form like a party with Jet? Because
Looks
that's
like it.
pretty Cool. So,
hey, I mean, Jet's a rogue, and
I mean, I wanted Zuko
Zuko's
to
a rogue.
eventually stop being a dingbat and like actually like him and Iroh join up with Aang and everybody, like, and they all have a group together. But it would also be cool with Zuko having like his own party with Jet for the rest of the series too.
it would
kinda
be it'd be
interesting.
cool.
Even though Jet was kind of a dickhead, like I still kind of liked their group.
Well,
that episode.
The thing with Jet was his motives were pure, but his overall objective was
His methods
wrong.
His methods were very, like, I don't give a fuck what the repercussions of my actions are. Basically, I'm just gonna make sure I get my goal achieved.
Although I
Don't
think
care who I hurt doing it.
And it's because of the Fire Nation, and you wonder if he's changed enough to where that won't affect his potential friendship with Zuko, because
I see them setting that up too. It's like, I know who you were, and he's like, and he's like, yeah, you're a refugee, you're an outcast too, like, so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be obviously a thing if he finds out that Zuko's Fire Nation.
Of course, dude. I mean, that's
depends on how it plays out. Is he just gonna attack him and be like, no, wait, we can be friends, or is he going to figure out a way to be like, all right, well, you've been watching my back this whole time, so maybe the whole Fire Nation isn't shit.
Yeah. Well, and plus, maybe Jet learned from the previous engagement with Aang that, not everyone who is a firebender is a horrible person or is a bad person. You never know. And hopefully, well, we will see how it all plays out now that we're at Ba Sing Se. It's just, you wonder how it's all going to come to a head. But, yeah, the next episode is actually one of my favorite episodes for multiple reasons. I can't say that. There's people who said that I've spoiled stuff, in which I've tried my hardest to not. Like, there's been a few things that I've said, I've just been like, uh-oh, wait, did they catch that? Okay, I don't know if they did. But y'all are sharp enough, you probably did.
I mean, I can't think of anything where I'm like,
I can't think of any moments where I'm like, dude, spoiler. Like, usually I'll call out if somebody starts spoiling something. I'm like, dude.
Well, and I've even tried to misdirect a few times. I've given off the perception.
People have to keep in mind things will sound like a spoiler to you already knowing what happens. That
This is true.
Won't be as easy to pick up on for someone who hasn't already seen the rest of the show.
Actually, in one context, someone called out like the last episode we released of this. Dude was just like, I freaking hate that dude on the far left. He spoils everything, and I'm like, list me one thing I've spoiled, please,
Right.
so I can know. And he deleted his comment, and I'm like, you just want to complain. That's all. You want to complain. Congratulations.
I mean, I've technically said a spoiler, which is Appa gets rescued, but like, it's a fucking show. So
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we're expecting Appa to get rescued.
Well, I mean,
unless we just want this to be like, we're expecting this to be like one of the saddest shows of all time. Like,
I'm not
how
gonna.
the fuck could they kill the giant flying bison?
I'm
Fuck
not going to
this
confirm
show.
or deny
Why does anyone
anything.
like this show? Fuck this show. Basically.
I'm not going to confirm or deny any of that.
Well, you don't have to because I've seen it happen. So.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've technically spoiled it because I saw that one part, but I just had to throw it out there. Yeah, I do remember seeing this one part. Like, I remember him being by himself and him saving him from a cage, and it like honestly kind of looked like they were using him for like a circus or something, if I remember right, or something like that.
Probably, yeah. In which, that I remember that episode now, and that
It looked like he was in like a circus cage, like you'd keep an elephant in outside of a circus or something like that. And
well,
saved him from a cage, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, all in due time. We'll see that all in due time. But for this episode, I mean, I think the Serpent's Pass, the abandoned hope thing. The symbolism that's here, conquering the Serpent's Pass and reaching the other side can be seen as like a parable for like an incredible journey that someone goes on to change their life. For instance, there's this one that I read about. This woman was a drug addict, like an alcoholic and all that, and she made a promise to herself that she would walk the entire Appalachian Trail in one go. And she would rest when she needed, she'd camp out when she needed, but she would not leave the trail until she had finished it.
I know a lot of people who have done that.
And she did it, and at the end of it, her feet were like swollen all to hell. Her hair was ratty. She was covered in mud, bruises, scratches, and everything, but she made it. And at the end of that journey was when she got her life together, and she actually, had a family. She got married. She had 2 kids, and she completely turned her life around. And sometimes an incredible journey is what's required for certain people to achieve a sort of turnaround, because it's a change in perspective, and it can put the whole world in a different way of looking at it once you've been through. Doesn't necessarily have to be a traumatic experience, but an experience that challenges you. It challenges you as a person, challenges you creatively, physically, on multiple levels. And by coming through that, you can grow as a person. It's
gonna sound dorky as hell, but I think that's kind of my thing that me and a lot of the other people of the community that enjoy it take a little bit of offense when people start saying like, oh, there needs to be an easy mode in like games like Dark Souls.
Yes.
It needs to be more accessible to people, and like those of us that spent the time and actually got through those games and overcame the challenge, it had a monumental effect on us, I feel like, in terms of like just like what we were capable of and realizing that we could overcome adversity like that and just learn and, you know, overcome like a seemingly like task that like should have made us just break our controller and be like, fuck that and give up. Like,
well,
the fact that we did it and we got through it just makes us feel like it's a little bit like cheapening to like that journey basically that we took for people to like start asking, oh, you need an easier version of this that like other people can play, you know. And I'm just like, nah, I think that you need to realize that humans are capable of amazing things, and if you actually want it bad enough and want to put your mind to it, you can manage it. And like I've had people pull out the card of like, oh, but what about disabled people that want to be able to play games like that? And I'm like, dude, I know a guy that's paralyzed from the neck down that can outgun me in PUBG. I'm sure if they want to bad enough, they can figure out a way.
That's the thing. I mean, you have to want it. I mean, how bad do you want something?
Exactly. How bad do
desire?
Like, because anybody who wants an easy mode, you don't want it that badly.
No, you don't. You just want
don't want it that badly.
Yeah, you just want it to be handed to you. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. There's moments where I wish things were easier. You know, I wish we had 1 million subscribers. I wish we had, you know, an infinite budget for us to do whatever projects we wanted to. I wish I had all the money in the world so that I could, you know, do whatever I wanted. But at the same time, I know it's not going to come to me if I don't put in an effort of some kind. And when I actually started putting an effort into myself and what we're doing here, it made all the difference.
By the way, if you're wondering how a dude that is paralyzed from the neck down can outgun me in PUBG, go watch Rocky No Hands on Twitch.
Yeah.
He has a controller he uses with his mouth, and it's fucking impressive.
Whoa.
Yeah, well,
yeah, dude. He's sick.
Well, the dude is, well, he's talented, man. I mean, and he didn't, and even when the whole world stacked the deck against him, he still found a way through. I mean, that's, oh yeah. All right. Well, again, everybody, thank you all very much for tuning in. This was Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 2, Episode 12, The Serpent's Pass. So, in the next episode, it's gonna be interesting. I think y'all are gonna like it. So until then, everybody, signing off. I'm Nate.
Micah.
And we'll see you in the next one, everybody. Peace out.
Go ahead and let me drown now.